So, I don't know if you can hear me, but I chosen to go ahead. So, start this live recording, even if I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not seeing anybody on the chat, but I'm choosing to go ahead. I am so excited to film today. Like I just finished one wonderful, awesome, soul stirring conversation with a Pan African creator that is living in Kenya. So it was so exciting. The conversation was super, super rich. So, in that vein, I thought to just create a video for YouTube, all right? So, I wanted to talk about my Ivory Coast, journey and how and share some mistakes that you should avoid that would help you when you're trying to travel to when you decide to travel to Ivory Coast. And number one would be skipping the basics of the language basics, skipping the language basics. One thing is for sure, you're even if you know the basics, it depends on how much you know because they can only help you to a certain extent. So if you only know bonjour, combien, or merci, or is it merci? Merci? Merci. It's not enough. I hate to break it to you. It's not enough to just know that. You need to know, you need to know you need to know more because Ivory Coast is a French speaking country and expects very few people to speak English to you. And you cannot just assume that everyone speaks English. So, one thing that can help is having a translator on hand. So, having a translator on hand can help you, navigate when you are there. Two is not carrying cash with you. Oh my. Although Ivory Coast is more of like card movement and most things you do it cashless, like they have this thing called network called Orange. I think it's called Orange Money. So it's a application, and I think they have Wise. Is it Wise or One Wire Transfer, like different transfer modes? So, but if you don't have those apps, you can't do cashless. So you coming in would have to do cash. So that's why you need to carry cash with you. Try if you're going by road, try and change it by the border. If you're going by air, try and change it at the airport before getting into Ivory Coast. If not, you're going to see Shege. You're going to see Shege that you wouldn't even like anyway. So you cannot rely too much on okay when I get into Ivory Coast I'm going to look for a way to change my money or something like that. Always have separate funds for your food, for market runs, for your taxi and all. So the third one is to get a SIM card. Like that mistake I made, I don't wish it on my enemy, honestly. I just assumed that because I was going to Ivory Coast and I had a tour guide that's going to guide me through my trip, I thought that I was secure since I wasn't spending so much time in Ivory Coast. So I thought, okay, what's worse, we go out, we go see the places that we need to see, and then we come back, and I come back to my Airbnb and on to the next day, right? I didn't factor the other things in it. I suffered. I suffered. Oh my God. See, you guys, if you're going, even if you're going to spend 1 day or 2 days, if you can't roam your sim, because I tried to roam, one thing was I did think that I could roam my Ghana sim, but my Ghana sim, I couldn't roam it. I was using Etel, I don't know why. So my the travel host, the tour guide also told me that she tried to roam as the Ghana sim when she came to Ivory Coast and saw that it wasn't working. It was not. She couldn't roam a SIM card. Please, I don't know who is watching now. Can you just say hi? I don't know if I'm audible. I'm trying live for the first time from my laptop, so I don't know if it's clear or if my audio is working. Anyway, so the third thing is to not assume that Uber works everywhere. Look, Uber doesn't work. Uber doesn't work in Ivory Coast. Uber doesn't work in Ivory Coast. Okay? So when you're going to Ivory Coast, make sure to download. The major one is Yango. They use Yango a lot. So make sure to download that. Please let me know if you can hear me in the comments. Just type something in the comments, like if you can hear me, because I don't know if this is working, honestly. I'm just trying it out. Anyway, so make sure to download Yango, because I tried downloading Yango in Ivory Coast. Make sure to download Yango before you get to Ivory Coast, and make sure it's working from before you get into Ivory Coast. Do you understand? So because I tried doing it in Ivory Coast and it was such a struggle. Oh my god, I couldn't. Like, hi, I'm seeing 3 people now. Please let me know if you can hear me. I don't know. I can't tell. There's no way I can tell if my voice is audible or if the audio is working, except you tell me. So please let me know in the comments. So Yango in Abidjan, or another thing is that you can negotiate taxi fares before you enter into the taxis. So negotiate taxi fares, right? You enter into a taxi before you even enter, try to negotiate. So this is what I did one time when I planned to go to meet my tour guide. She was waiting for me in another hotel, so I put in the, what's it called, put in the location. Oh no, she helped me order the taxi, because remember, I couldn't access Yango. When I downloaded Yango, they were asking me for some questions like contact. And I was using my Ghana SIM card here. I couldn't receive message from Ghana. My Ghana SIM card, it was just stressful. Anyway, she ordered a taxi for me, and on getting outside, I couldn't find the taxi. I don't know where the taxi was. I don't know if he stood at the right place or he went to another location. I couldn't tell. So I now had to use another taxi. But since I already knew the amount that it would cost me from the other one there, because she shared it with me, I just negotiated with the person based on that. So that's another thing. So you can negotiate taxi fares. Make sure to negotiate before entering. And also note that in Ivory Coast, you pay toll fee. You pay toll fee. That's crazy. Like, you pay yourself. Like, you have to add it. Is that on the app to show you that is it that you pay to them directly, or this added to the taxi fee that you're going to pay. So, and yeah, so you pay toll fee. So you have to keep that in mind before going into for entering. Now, another thing to also be aware of is that there are other places aside Abidjan, you guys. See, one place I want you to visit when you come to Ivory Coast is to go to the biggest cathedral. I think it's the biggest cathedral in the world. The biggest cathedral in the world. And it's in Yamoussoukro, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So that's one place you should visit. So me, I see, do your research. So yeah, I thought I had it all planned out, right? Until getting there, I just knew, oh my God, I didn't have this all planned out, So please make sure to write down the things you want to see. So there's Grand Bassam, and there's also um this place where you go for like some relaxation, eco-friendly relaxation, some eco relaxation, in sense that you do with nature and all those kind of things. Very, very awesome. Okay, so yeah, another thing someone told me was that I don't know about that. That when I get into the taxi, I shouldn't be too familiar. I shouldn't make. I shouldn't let the driver know I am a foreigner, because I may be charged or more. I don't even know what they're saying, or they may take me to another route, stuffs like that. Look, there was no how the driver wouldn't know that that I'm a foreigner. There was no how the driver wouldn't know that I'm a foreigner. Do you know why? In the course of the trip, they will ask you a question. And guess what? I don't know what they are saying. I have no idea. I don't speak French. I don't speak French. One time, so what I do is that one time I missed my way and I was supposed to go back to the hotel, right? To the Airbnb. So Hi, Mimi. Please, can you hear me? Because I'm not sure if my audio is working. I'm just speaking and just hoping that it's working. Please help me out. Thank you. Hi. Uh, oh, okay. Okay. That's perfect. Thank you so much. Hi, how are you? How's your day going? I know this is such an odd time to actually go live because I'm just wondering, some people are at work. Like, am I sure? But I just wanted to try it. I think I was in the spirit. I just finished a meeting and I was just like, oh, let me just use this time to go on live. This is the second time I'm ever going on live. So, but it's first time I'm using my laptop. So I was not sure how it goes, I don't know if it was, I was audible or something like that. So how is your day going? How is your day going? Well, there's that too. There's that too. YouTubers like us don't have jobs. Anyway, there's that too. And sometimes like the luxury of just being able to work from home as well gives you that time schedule. You have that time to say, okay, I will do this at a certain time, I'll do that at a certain time. So that helps too. So yeah, I see your point. Yeah, you were in Abuja, right? Are you still I don't know if I'm getting the let's see. Uh, yes, you're still in Abuja. Wow, that's awesome. So what other yeah, you're doing the market this thing. Let me just be very sure. So what other places have you tried visiting? I saw the Kabusa and yeah. I don't know if you have been to Gariki and hey congratulations. She said proper. I understand. Yeah, congratulations on hitting 1K subscribers. I'm so happy for you. I am so happy for you. It's such a huge milestone. It's not easy growing from 0 to 1,000. But I always hear that once you hit 1,000, it's easier from there. So congratulations. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Honestly, that's good. What does it feel like to like? I don't know. Did you have plans or what was your goal of? Okay, I need to hit subscribers in the year 2025, or was it just vibes of stuff? Let me know. Oh, okay. Orange Market. Look at that. Karimo. Yeah, Karimo. I've been to those. Karimo, Kabusa. I don't know if I've been to Orange Market, but I heard that things are a lot affordable there. So I'm hoping to yeah. There are more markets in you should visit Gariki. Gariki than Wuse. Gariki is a lot more organized. Is things are sectioned well and so that's something you might want to yeah. Anyway, anywho, it's amazing. I'm glad you got to 1K subscribers. That's awesome. So, one thing I've learned traveling solo is yes. Yeah, you're putting in the work. I see the work that you put in. Like you are consistent, and that's something that is noteworthy. You're very consistent. So keep it up. Soon, maybe soon we collab very soon, right? Anyway, so in Ivory Coast, another thing I saw in Ivory Coast was the similarities with the what's it called? Some words from Ghana. Like I would see Aquaba in Ivory Coast. I will see Akwaba. I will see some like Ghanaian phrases in Ivory Coast, and maybe I was thinking that the is as a result of the Akan. They said majority of the Ivory Coasts, the Ivorians are Akans, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So Akans, and that's a one of the biggest tribes in Ghana. I don't know if my history is correct, but yeah. So I would say a lot of Ghanaian languages, and even the things when we went to the art and crafts markets, most of the things that they were selling were things that already saw in Accra. Nakra art and crafts and the markets there. So just that similarities in culture, even their food, the food is somehow alike. Aside what Ivory Coast is, Ivorians are known for this thing called acheke. I have a video of it. I've not started editing that video, you guys, because it's very long and I don't know how to cut it. Really, like I'm just I don't know really. I don't know how to cut that video. I'm just thinking, how do I tell this story? How do I see? It's not see. One thing is to think about an idea, then go for it, then shoot it. Another thing is in the editing process, in the post production is another process entirely. It's creating content is not for the weak, but the thing is, I really enjoy creating content, and it's something I enjoy doing. I think that this is where I find more. I'm able to be more of myself when I'm filming. Outside of YouTube, I am more what's the code? What's the code? Very, very more on brand, like serious and all that. I don't know who can relate. Who can relate to what I'm saying in the comments, really. So yeah, that's that about that. So in my summary for the things to avoid, travel mistakes to avoid in Ivory Coast is one, carry cash with you, carry cash, carry cash. See, calculate it. How much cash do I need? You don't want to be stranded. You don't even, it's not just in Ivory Coast. I think in every other country within West Africa, carry cash. Or if you have a card that you can use whenever which to any country, like you can use in any country, then good. But you don't have a card that you can use to withdraw money, carry cash. We change at the border before coming in to the country. So another thing is um getting a SIM card. Get a SIM card. Get a SIM card. Get a SIM card. Get a SIM card of that country, or roam your SIM. Roam your SIM. Roam your SIM. You don't want to be stranded. Anything to avoid being stranded will be good for you. Three is try and make sure that your arrangement is sure for your apartment by the time before you get in there, because you don't want to be stranded as well. I got inside because very late at night and missed my apartment, and I had to be roaming about the whole of Ivory, the whole of that street, knowing nobody, strangers helping me. If you have seen the video, if you have not seen it, you go and watch it. But thankful to God that He brought people who were kind to help me around and call my host, the Airbnb host, to tell them, and I was already there, and all that, and all that, and all that. So that's important. So getting a SIM card, getting your money before entering, and also another thing you can do is to bring some snacks with you, because I got in late and I couldn't go out to go and be buying food. I don't even know the language. What will I say I want to buy? What food do I know that I can eat that is there? Because it's night. I can't see like what they are selling and everything like that. So thankfully, I brought this Kivo Gari from Nigeria, from Ghana, I mean, and it helped me in Ivory Coast. So try and get some snacks that can help you, especially when you are hungry and you don't have the means to go out to get something to eat. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's it. So you can ask me any other question about Ivory Coast in the comment section, and I will be sure to answer you. All right. So until next time, have a good, wonderful day. And a new series is coming. A new series is coming. Thank you so much, baby. You are so brave. Thank you. I think that you are brave. You are visiting different places in Nigeria, looking like to film the markets and stuff. That's awesome. Like you are entering into paths that people dare to, that's beautiful. Yes, so we're having a new series coming on YouTube, which I'm really excited for. I'm super excited for it. I don't want to spill so much, but today I just had a conversation with a Kenyan, with a Pan-African creator living in Kenya, and we spoke about a lot of things. It's such rich, soulful conversation, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we have been up to. So that will be an addition to what is currently happening on YouTube on my channel. I can't wait for you to see it. I'm really excited about it, and yeah. Anyway, like this video and let me know what else you want to know about Ivory Coast while I still edit the main Ivory Coast video. I haven't started, but I would start. All right. Thank you for joining me for this short, live video. And I'll try doing more of this very soon. Yeah. All right. Bye.